News Live.
Don't listen to the news. All the people in the news are news hounds. That's what they love. They just like bad news, terrible news. They don't listen to the news. Listen to the beach report, good news. Here we are for today's beach news. Well, the big news is it's gone cloudy. As you can see, the clouds have come over, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get in the sea because the temperatures dropped about 19 air temperature now. The sea temperature is about the same, probably about 11, 12. But as you can see, it's still very clear and still really flat, so it's lovely for swimming. But I have noticed, if you can see over there or over there, there's some other reporters that have come down from the BBC. There's a man over there on a paddleboard. He's from ITV. They're trying to crash my beach news with bad news, and I'm not having it. No more bad news, only good news.
Beach News Live.
Good morning, everybody. It's me. This is Beach News Live. I've had to reschedule beach news today, because this morning the temperature dropped to a punishing 14 degrees. I'm now down at lunchtime. It's gone up to 17 degrees. The sea, of course, is still about 12, so I might go in, I might not. But I've come down to check out the sea. It's actually not that cold. But I have brought with me lunch rather than breakfast. A deep-filled salad sandwich with cheese, which is not good for vegans. It's okay for vegans. So the news today is the sun is trying to come out. I may well take a dip later. That's all today from David Ingledew, Beach News Live.
Beach News Live.
Hi, it's me again. Hi, this has just come in. I have been in the sea. Breaking news. I wear this so the BBC can't follow me. But actually the sea is beautiful, and if you can see, it's very clear again. Absolutely beautiful. So that's the end of the breaking news. Good morning. Here we are. Beach News Live. OB. OB means outside broadcast. Don't worry about that. Yeah, so here we are. The weather's a lot better today. As you can see, clouds have cleared. The sea is not as clear, and there are, quite a few more waves. But it's a much nicer morning. So, have a lovely day wherever you're doing. Whether you're watering the garden or making a cake, have a lovely day. And that's all from me today. David Ingledew, Beach News Live. I'm quite surprised to be here this morning, given last night I had my heating on. But it is actually, as you can see, a beautiful morning down here. There's nobody here on the beach. And the sea is completely empty. So, actually it's really nice. It's still not very warm, as far as I'm concerned. I have been told in June the sea will warm up, but I haven't noticed anything yet. But I have some breaking news to report. I've been contacted by Ofcom, in their words, about my content, or my lack of content, as they say. So I'm going to bring you more dramatic, sad news going forward. And what I can tell you, on Sunday I went to my local supermarket to get some raspberries for my smoothie, and they didn't have any. No raspberries. And apparently there are too many strawberries in the shops because of the Wimbledon being cancelled. There's a glut. I've got to use more emotive words. There's been a glut of strawberries which have pushed the raspberries off the shelves. That's one bit of bad news I can report to you. The other ongoing issue is I'm going to open up the Beach News Live to my audience. So if you can please send me your questions on video, either email them to me or WhatsApp them to me. I will be I'll be answering your questions live on Beach News Live. But please keep the questions family friendly, because we're not only before the watershed, we actually are in the watershed. So no tricky questions. Please take note, Guy Tarring. So I'm going to go back in now for another swim. I hope you've enjoyed today's report. That's all for today. David Ingledew, Beach News Live.
Beach News Live.
Good morning. Here we are, Beach News Live. As you can see, the clouds have come over and it's a bit of a grey, cloudy day. But the sea temperature seems slightly warmer. That could be due to the drop in air temperature. I'll be talking to my science team about that back at the office. But I can tell you I've had a question in from a Mr. Tim Havart of Brighton. Came in on the text, so I'm going to read it out to you. Dear Beach News Live, due to the coronavirus lockdown, a lot of people are now twice as heavy. Will they sink or float if they go into the sea? Asking for a friend. Mr. Tim Havart. Well, thank you, Tim, for your question. It's a very good question. And what I can tell you is my team are working around the clock, both the day clock and the night clock, to address this situation. We will, by the 1st of July, be opening fitting stations for people who want water wings and rubber rings. You will get a text from a friend saying, please go to the water wing fitting station. It's a drive-through. If you haven't got a car, we will send a taxi for you, and you will be fitted with water wings and then driven straight to the sea and put in the sea. And we will see then if you float or swim. My hope is that you float, and I'll have a team on hand to pull you out the sea should you not. I hope that answers your question, Tim, and please keep them coming. You can send me questions by text or video, and I will do my best to answer them. The wind's getting up a bit, but I've got to get on with a bit more swimming now. And that's all for today. David Ingledew, Beach News Live.
Beach News Live.
Good morning, everybody. Beach News Live. Beautiful morning here today. The sea is very calm, perfect for swimming, and quite clear. You can see the bottom now. You can see the stones. So it's a lovely morning for swimming. I've got a lot to get through today, so I'm going to have to get on with the program now. Had a lot of questions in relating to various issues. I'm going to group some of the questions together to keep the program moving. Questions from Mr. Robin Beebe and Richard Taylor. Interestingly enough, both gentlemen are in the same genre of music, that is blues rock. And their questions are related to, all I can say is yes, no, with chips, no idea, yes, yes, no. Hope that answers your questions. I've had a question from Surfer Girl, Susanna Patterson, and Mr. Guy Tarring about fish-related questions. And I can tell you that the answers are with chips, no idea, boiling the bag. But I'm going to go live now to, we've got someone coming, a caller coming in. Apparently Mr. Guy Tarring has a question for Beach News Live. Over to you, Mr. Tarring.
Hi, Beach News Live. I've got a question I'd like to ask. Do you know when the Splinters are going to be performing again, please? Because I'm really missing them.
Well, first of all, I must say thank you, Mr. Tarring, for that question. It's a very good question. Now, all I can tell you is my team are working around the clock, both the day clock and the night clock, to get this fixed as soon as we can. Going forward, the Splinters, the front line of Splinters, will have to wear industrial PPI, especially the singer. It will aid actually the performance, I feel, if the singer's vocals are kept down. Also, the Splinters, as you know, have been keeping social distance from each other and from the audience, let's be honest, for some 10 years already. So there'll be no problem with going forward with Splinters. Right, that's all I've got time for today. I've got to get back in the water, get some more swimming done. So, that's it. David Ingledew, Beach News Live.
Beach News Live.
Coming to you today from the afternoon, not the morning. And I can say the sea does feel warmer. But every now and then you get one wave, a cold wave comes rushing over. So the sea is warming up very slowly. Now, I've had a question come in from Lily from Mexico. So I'm going to go live to Lily now. Lily, can I have your question?
I've got a question for Beach News. I want to know when is this lockdown going to be lifted, and when can I go for a swim?
Thank you, Lily, for that question. First of all, I can say it's a very good question. What I can tell you is my team is working round the clock, both the day clock and the night clock, to get this sorted.
Will you just answer the question, please?
Sorry, yes, Lily, I'm getting to the question. Now, reading your notes, I see that you've been self-medicating with ginger margaritas, which you make at home, I understand, which sound delicious. My advice to you is to carry on with the medication 3 times a day, before and after meals, ginger margaritas, and then you'll be fine. And to answer your question, we don't know. Who knows? That is the $1 million question. When will it all end? So I couldn't do my morning swim this morning because I had to go and see a lovely man called Matt Guest, beautiful musician. More from him later. And I had to go and tune his piano this morning. And whenever I tune his piano, I get him to play a little bit, which he's going to play for you now.
Stuff.
And I can sit and listen to Matt play the piano for hours. Fantastic musician. Sadly locked down like we all are. So, that's all for today from Beach News Live.